Some massive news that we got to talk about was made over July 4th weekend. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, who is buddies with Dana White, has announced that they are going to do a UFC fight card, probably a pay-per-view, for America's 205 celebration or something like that next year, July 4th, on the UFC, on the White House's lawn. Just insane. This is sick news. This is going to be incredible. It's still in a full year from now, and the entire landscape of the UFC can change. But you damn well know that this is going to be the most stacked and insane one-of-one card we will ever get. And Dana White, I know that he's been on the pressers, and the media saying that this is going to be the Sphere on steroids. But what does that really mean? Because the Sphere sure was a one-of-one kind of place to put in a fight card. And the production was incredible. But the actual fight card itself was mid. Like, it was even worse than UFC 300. Like, if we're talking about most stacked cards of all time, UFC 300 is that. UFC 300 was a way better fight card than the Sphere. So, this White House card is going to be better than the Sphere. Dana White is going to put on the greatest card for his buddy Donald Trump. Because when the President of the United States is allowing you to make an event for his entertainment on the White House grounds, that is just insane. That is one of one. And for sure, like, we're going to get such an incredible card when that day comes. I cannot wait. It's really cool that the UFC is continuing to move the needle and doing all these new, unique ways to bring the sport of MMA to more, because this is going to be huge. And the UFC probably will be in a new streaming deal by then, probably Netflix. And it would just be crazy. I mean, imagine the scenes, right? You have Jon Jones and Conor McGregor both showing interests in fighting on this card. Both, of course, have their own issues right now in headlines, for better or for worse, mostly worse for these two guys, and what's been circling around these two guys for the last year, and McGregor also for years, honestly. But they have both shown interest. Conor McGregor and Jon Jones have both confirmed they have re-entered the testing pools, because this is the kind of card that would give them the commitment that they need and drive them to want to come back to the sport and get in that fight camp and get in shape to fight on the White House. So if this actually comes into fruition, this would be so insane to have both these mega stars. I mean, just the Jon Jones fight alone, to finally get it. Like, he said he would fight whoever the champion is in a year from now. And I'm very confident that Tom Aspinall will still be the champion in a year from now. And then Jon Jones will have nowhere to go, nowhere to run. He will have no choice but to fight Tom Aspinall, because then it would have been a year later, and it would have been a year since he said, oh, I re-entered the testing pool. I've unretired. Said it at the ESPYs last night. He said, I'm officially back. Everyone likes a good comeback, right? That's what he joked. Yeah, Jon Jones, he's been toying with us for too long. Like, so really exciting for the UFC to have this. It's going to be insane. And then also, you just put on a generational card. You could put Sean Strickland and Israel Adesanya on there. Colby Covington, all the Proud Americans, right? Sean O'Malley. Put everyone. Gaethje, Hooker. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson could be like the first fight of the night. Like the very first fight of the night. Just put Wonderboy in like his retirement fight, because he has one fight left on his contract. Everyone wants in on this card. So we're about to get the best card we've ever got. Like, and I thought we would have to wait to UFC 400 for it. But nah, well, in a year from now, we will get this insane card. Even if these two guys aren't on it, the UFC will definitely make it crazy. Every single fight will be huge. And regarding these two men, right, Jon Jones, pretty crazy that he's like that quickly flipped out of retirement. But yeah, if we want to hold on to the fact that maybe there's a possibility he actually does fight in a year from now, again, only believe it when we see it, then okay. Tom Aspinall will probably at the very most defend between now and July 4th, probably 2 times at most. He's for sure got a fight already. It'll probably be Cyril Gane at UFC Abu Dhabi, I'm hearing. Well, I don't know why I'm saying I'm hearing. I'm not like a source, but like that's what the posts on Insta have been saying. And then maybe he'll defend one more time versus another guy that is looking for his way up. Maybe Jalton Almeida and Volkov, who apparently are fighting also in Abu Dhabi. So Tom Aspinall at the very most could fight 2 times in between now and July 4th. And I think he'll still be champion when this card would roll around to fight John Jones. And that would be like the main event. And then the co-main event, you're going to have Conor McGregor. Crazy headlines over the last couple weeks. Really crazy headlines. But he's probably hoping that by him being a part of this White House and giving all that this will help push away those headlines, because a rapper just, basically exposed him on his birthday. I mean, I never thought that Conor McGregor would believe that Conor McGregor would ever come back to fight. And I still, this is the situation with both these fighters. We can't believe it until it really is, until the day they walk out. Because, I don't know, Conor McGregor, how could he, if this is really, I hope it's really what he needs to get into the proper shape and get into committing into fight camp. I mean, he's made so much money. It's clear he's been on some drugs. When you look at him at press conferences for BKFC, bare knuckle fighting championship. And yeah, like he just looks so he looks overweight. He looks like, and he's just been smoking cigars on yachts for years now. So he has a year to get in the proper fighting shape and the fire and whatever to be able to fight again on this card. But let's just hope that this is what these two guys need, both him and John Jones need to get the fire again, to get back in the UFC, and it would be a generational card to have both those mega superstars on the card. And Conor McGregor probably would be fighting Michael Chandler. Just makes sense because they never finished their fight based off the Ultimate Fighter. So yeah, this is just a huge announcement, and it's in a year from now, so we don't have much else to talk about it. But yeah, next July 4th. So until next time.